Hello everybody. So this is going to be the rune magic video. It's a little bit bright. But we're going to have a little bit of a play with it because I'm going to do a reveal to you of the runes that I ordered for this month. So I had some runes to touch and feel. I used to have some bone ones that a friend bought me, and unfortunately a certain individual stole and lost them. So I've bought some more. And I'm going to share that with you today, as well as connecting to these runes in how I would do that, as well as showing you a different example of a different rune. So before we get into the runes that I have purchased, where they're from, the energies, and etc., I really want to kind of show you another way of using runes. So the first thing I really want to show you guys, and if you're on Instagram you have seen it, but I thought we would talk a little bit about it, is yesterday I came across a fossilized horsebone from the Ice Age, fossilized in the North Sea. So it's very ancient energy of horse, or fossilized in, and it's beautiful kind of joint motion here and here. And I painted my own runes on here. Now the two at the end you will recognize as the Futhark rune for horse, which is Ewaz, and then the rest is largely intuitive. So sometimes I like to play with the intuitive things, and some of it means certain things to me. It's very personal, it's very empowering, but this is just an example of how you can apply runes to magical tools. And I'm not really going to go into depth of that just yet. I'm going to decide how much I want to talk about that, and if I want to talk about that going forward, we'll see. But I really wanted to show you guys my brand new runes. So the lady who makes them is Loitsu Crafts. This is her beautiful little card, and you can find her on Etsy. So I will just hold that there. I have bought from her before. I have my protective witch amulet that she has carved and crafted. Absolutely gorgeous, and I know her energy works. It's really, really gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So I struggle with divination with runes, but I got on okay with bone runes, so we're going to have a try with these. So these are juniper. I'm going to read to you what she wrote about them. There's just something mystical about juniper, something that only the older folks knew for certain. It's often said that juniper is the northern European white sage, as it is an evergreen and can be used for smudging and divination. Having juniper trees in one's backyard is said to bring protection into the home. Placing juniper berries under one's bed is to promote sleep and grant protection from harmful energies. In Finland, juniper can only be harvested in special cases, and only with the landlord's permission, and she'd been lucky enough to get some hold of this beautiful wood. It also came in a leather pouch. So the leather pouch, I have to admit, is one of the main selling points for me. The camera's gone a bit. So the leather pouch is one of the main selling points for me. This is, oh, it smells like so good. And I really liked it with this little drawstring. It's kind of rustic, but I really quite like it. It feels like a proper little Viking vulva pouch to me. The aesthetic is just flat, straight on. So I did tear it to have a quick look, but this is how they came. And so we're going to look together. We're going to show you, obviously I'd seen them on Etsy. Oh, and they are beautiful. Ooh. So Daisy's in the background on the bed staring at us now. They have this beautiful, like, they're very light, but I love that noise. That's almost OM-like in its noise. And they feel beautiful. I love how they're all kind of like rough half moon shapes almost. I like how they're not like perfect, and they're like the deep dark colored wood with the pyrography on top. Really beautiful, really beautiful. So we're going to put them in the pouch, and I'll show you what they look like in the pouch, because you can open the pouch right up. So we're going to just pop them all in. I want to show you guys what they look like in the pouch. And then we're going to talk about connecting to runes and how I would suggest doing that. Okay. So then you have like how they look in there. Isn't that great? I really like these. So just a quick little review for her at the beginning of this video, just to share and say, you know, if you aren't going to create your own, then she's a master at this. And I can create my own. It's just when you do it for a living, it's nice sometimes to honor somebody else's work and support other fellow witches in the community. So that's what I decided to do. Again, because I'd ordered from her before and her energy is just so good. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to cleanse them, bless them, sanctify them, make them my own. So I feel that given that they're juniper, it's probably a very good idea to make a little smudge mixture with juniper in it, which would make the most sense. I'm also going to have cedar in there. I feel like I intuitively feel that those two together is going to be really potent for like a good connecting to the vibration of the tree itself. So a good cleanse out of those energies and kind of breathing in that juniper smoke and cedar smoke is going to connect me to the energy of the tree behind the wood, the magic behind the wood, that sort of thing, and really give me a place to begin divination, as well as magic. To be honest, they're probably going to be more used for magic than they are divination, but I will try again with divination. So something that happens with me personally is the runes don't speak to me on a divinational level. I will also say you get a little rune chart, which is cute with this. And so for divinationally, it never really spoke to me in the same way as the Ogham did, or tarot did, or oracle cards did. But I was like, I really want to try again, because every so often I'm like, we need to try again. Guys, we need to try again. So I'm going to try again. We're going to have a play with them. I really love the noise. Something about wood noise is just so relaxing to me, so witchy. But I can use them magically really well, like sigils and things. Like it's poof, it's on point. It's really good, really good. So after that smudging, I'm going to sit with them. I'm going to hold them. I'm going to fuse my energy into them. It's going to be this kind of motion, right? And just play with them to get them to speak to me, get their energies to speak to me, coalesce my energies and their energies so they become claimed. I lay claim to them. They are mine. They belong to me. May they serve me. And we may speak a little Sadar if you've little soul speak if you've listened to the Volva podcast. If you're on the higher tiers, you know about that by now. And if you haven't listened to it yet, spoilers, go listen to it. But I might speak a little over them. Should we do that together? Would you guys like to see that? Maybe that would be fun. Let's I haven't smudged them yet, but we can start speaking to them now. We can speak to them more later. So the first thing that I would definitely do is breathe on them, infuse them with my breath. Welcome. 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 I honor the Creator who created you, and I welcome you into my abode. Welcome. I honor the tree of juniper for its mighty gift. Welcome. And we're visualizing them glowing, connecting, and my energy moving through them, like so. So then we're going to speak a little soul speak into them. So, okay. Monoturasani, me monoturamani, manatusunanati, monatusunanati, manatur, manati. Again, that's in the Volva podcast if you want to know more about Soul Speak. Oh, they're so beautiful. So I really just wanted to show you guys this. It's a little fun. This is an extra video. It's not going to be one of the main bits of info. This this month, but I really wanted to show you that, guys. I thought that would be fun. I'm a little bit behind because I had migraine yesterday, so I thought we'd do a quick fun little video and we can upload that, and then I can get back to like the heavy lifting videos of this topic. So that's it for this particular one. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little peek at rune magic with me. I'm going to do some more in-depth stuff coming soon, probably today, maybe tomorrow, working it in, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So many blessings.